when I heard that statistic about the BD in Sacramento, I've never been so happy to have not been linked since January 1st, 2020. So, I just wrote all these before I came here, so that's why I have paper this time. But, this morning, I got to see this video at work that I never should have seen. It was a video of the vice president of our corporation on a catwalk in hot pants, getting dollar bills stuffed into the back of these hot pants. And in that moment, I knew two things. The first thing is, I am a prude. And the second thing is, this is definitely the corporation where I'm going to be successful in my career ladder climbing. I'll probably end up needing some in-house therapy though, because at one point he took his glasses off and threw them in the audience, and I was wondering what was going to come off next. Speaking of things coming off, about 2 years ago I went up to Montana for a wedding, and I drove there, and on my drive back I stopped at the same rest area in Oregon that I stopped at on the way up. And while I was at the rest area, I saw this hubcap sitting in the grass, and I was like, oh, that looks just like a hubcap from my car. And then I got home to Sacramento, and it fucking was a hubcap from my car! I only had 3 hubcaps! So I drove around with 3 hubcaps for 2 years, and then just this morning, I got to work and I noticed fucking missing another hubcap. So I have 2 hubcaps on one side and none on the other. And I'm wondering, like, how did your hubcap fall off and you don't even notice? So it must have been what happened when I looked in my rearview mirror on morning traffic and there were no cars behind me because they were slowed down by that hubcap pile of disaster. But speaking of disasters, I don't have any dating sites. I'm not on any dating sites because there's really no point, because I get so many DMs on Twitter and Instagram that I don't need a dating site to be scammed or spammed. But I finally got tired of answering DMs, and I put no DMs in my description, which doesn't really stop the DMs from coming, but it does give you the freedom to ghost. And I did this because I got really tired of hearing the same 3 questions from guys over and over again. Are you married? Which is a legit question. Is your job stressing you out? And have you eaten today? I don't know who the relationship coach is telling guys to ask women if their job stresses them out and if they've eaten today, but he should lose his coaching license and his YouTube status. I'm starting to miss dick pics. So, actually, I do like small penises, but I'm also discreet when I date people, so if you do hook up with me, your secret is safe with me. I recently had a guy ask me, well, how big is too big? I thought about it for a little while, and I was like, well, that's actually a determination my vagina makes, but if it takes 15 minutes for a break-in period, then it's too big. But this applies to both length and width. So basically, there's going to be a 2-factor authorization. So this is it. Now I'm going to go into my old set because I've already told all my new jokes, and that was fast. But I tried to date a comedian. He surfs. And it didn't work out because he has no sense of humor, so I finally had to tell him, look, you don't like my jokes, you ain't my folks. And we went no contact. And so after we went no contact, I started surfing. Not because I thought it would win him over, but because if you can't have a man, take his sport. And his job. I also tried dating a cop in 2020, and everything was going really well. I was really surprised. He was so open-minded and conscientious. He would watch all the Abolish the Police videos with me, all the videos on how to reform the police and why. And I couldn't believe it. It was going so well. Until one night, he heard the term, all cops are bastards. ACAB. And so I looked at him. He looked at me and he said, all cops are smarter. And I said, well, if that were true, you would have said all cops are brainy. And he left me. So, that is what I have for you today. I know I went very fast. And I just cannot stress enough how thankful I am as a Sacramento resident to be completely celibate. I'm going to find the statistics and go to the city that has the least amount of VD and start trying to date comedians there instead. All right, thank you so much. Have a great night.
You're not going to tell them about your preference in size?
Yeah, that's what I told that joke already.
Oh, did you? I missed it.
Yeah.
Rose, everybody, Rose. Did you tell them why you can't get a date?
Yeah, I said that I'm discreet, and I'm discreet, and so your secret is safe with me.
Oh. I told her that she can't get a date because no one's gonna. She tells everybody that she's in a small dick, so no one's gonna want to be all like dating her. They're gonna be like, oh, he's got a small dick. He's dating Rose.